Hello and welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Just got back from a long party. Distant uncle celebrated his 80th birthday. Whew! Man, I'm probably a little bit tired, but let's see if we can get the beats going. So, shall we? So, yeah, this seems like a very small cosmetic thing. Change the art to represent your deck. It's actually very useful, especially if you start iterating versions of different decks, or if you're gonna have decks with the same color scheme, but you want them to focus on different things. Something else to look forward to. Here, we got 3 drops, but this is a very slow start. But we have both our colors. I'm going to keep this. I know it's generally slower. I would prefer to draw a 2 drop soon, but preferably next turn. But at least we got something going on. We'll keep this. So we'll start with black. Opponent's actually faster than we are, and we did not get a 2 drop, so we're gonna be on the slow end of the scale. So we might be hurting a bit. Yeah. Sometimes all it takes is it's one thing to know what you're drawing in hand, but it'd be nice to know what your next few cards are. Anyway, opponent is going to go a bit slow, but we're actually going to do just fine. I don't think our opponent's going to equip the lands on the Llanowar Elves, so yeah, we're going to go, let's see. Drudge Skeleton, no, it's going to take up, it's going to become a huge mana sink. And we're not in danger of dying just yet, so we're going to go aggressive here. If our opponent decides to swing with the Llanowar Elves, okay, green-red. Let's see. Baylot Gorger. Okay, that is gonna be a problem. So let's see, what can we do to get out of this? We definitely want to save Caligo's Skin, which there's no point in just playing it normal. So no attacks. We're basically gonna try to race at this point. We might have to start holding up mana. We're definitely facing off against an opposing 6-4 trample and first strike. Oh no trample. Okay, this actually makes things easier. Interesting, he did not equip. I'll take the damage. Let's see why he didn't equip. He's probably gonna drop another threat. In which case, that will decide which of these two we're gonna play. 2 Journey Mage. That's okay. Yeah, that's not scary. Okay, we actually got our land. We actually got our 6 land. So, do we do Winggrace Acolyte first? Guardians of Koilos. It just becomes a 4/4. It will force our opponent to equip with Jousting Lands. Okay, let's see what. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're going to attack first. And just send the Deathbloom Talid. We'll see if this trades. If it trades with Gitu Journey Mage, yeah, we will probably cast the bigger one. If it doesn't trade, okay, because if it trades, then we are not incentivized to play an evasive creature. Just doesn't trade, so wait, does he have a burn spell? Shivan Fire. He's probably deciding. Yeah, you're probably gonna Shivan Fire it anyway. Oh, Wizard's Lightning. Well, at least he did Wizard's Lightning the other one. So, let that happen. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna just play the Guardians of... Okay, let's skip to the damage phase. I'm gonna play the Guardians of Koilos first. What this does is, if our opponent wants to get through, he will spend 3 mana to equip Jousting Lands. Basically, what I'm trying to do is hopefully strand 2 of his cards in hand so we get maximum effect with Caligo's Skin, which it's gonna be painful. Well, we could just sack the Talid. Okay, he's deciding. Well, he missed the opportunity to equip, so he probably has something big in his hand. Yeah, we're probably a turn too late at this point. Well, if he swings with the Ballot Gorger, I I will block with Guardians. I will take 3 and just block the Bailout Gorger. We'll see what our opponent has. Wonder what he's looking at his hand. Okay, he's changed his mind on that one. He's trying to represent a combat trick. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. He's pretending to represent a combat trick. So there are options we can do. I can make him play out the combat trick now. I can just chump block. Let him hold on to the combat trick. Yeah, we'll do that just now. We'll take the 3 first. Let's see if he plays something. Okay, Primordial Worm. So we know what we have to look forward to. Okay, so at least we got running Windgrace Acolytes. And I don't see the point of playing Caligo Skin Witch now. So we're gonna just... Actually, let's see. Because these guys don't have Trample. He's gonna definitely equip this now. Yeah, we need to find a way to start casting. Let's see. Okay, we milled out our Fiery Intervention. That's gonna be a problem. So no attacks. So we'll see what our opponent does. Ironically, if he decides to equip and doesn't cast anything, now would be a good time to now would be a good time to hit with Caligo Skin Witch. But we do still have to answer Primordial Worm. I am probably willing to just some double block. That depends. Is he gonna equip the Jousting Lance? Yeah, this is basically a case of where we kept a hand that's slower than we should have kept. So if we know our deck is going to be aggressive, we have to keep hands that are equally aggressive. A play on turn 3 is probably a bit too slow for aggressive. Okay, our opponent's just buffing up lands, so at least he's not gonna equip. So here's another question. Oh wait, he can still equip. So whichever he equips, he's probably gonna just chump block with the Drudge Skeleton. Let's see what... Okay, he's equipping that one. So he's sending boats. So... he's gonna take 6. So we're gonna trade it that way. Okay, so we could play another Acolyte. I'm gonna play the Skin Witch first. Let's just get it out. I don't have high hopes for this game. I had it very bad. And we got him to discard Wild Onslaught, thank goodness. But we might still be losing this game. Okay, let's take a look. We're definitely gonna chump block the Bailout Gorger. We will take 4. There's no point swinging right now. Do note that our opponent can just pump with Memory. So we need to draw into some of our threats. Okay, so he's swinging in with that. So jump, trade. So we just need to have an answer that we don't have. Most of our answers are red if you remember. Okay, and he's drawing into another big creature. Maya Sapphire. Yeah, now would have been a good... Oh, he would have cast it anyway. So he's now at an empty board and we've got nothing. Nope. 2, 4. We can survive a bit longer. Let's see what happens. But yeah, we're probably gonna lose this game. Yep, we lost our other form of removal, but we ditched 2 lands as well. I really don't think we're gonna be able to catch up. So next turn, if he tries to swing with any of his 1/1s, I'm gonna just chump those. They'll most likely just send these 2. Okay. I'm gonna take the 8. Let's see what he plays. Opponent's drawing quite well. And he's kicked it also. And yeah, good game. Concede attack. And our opponent is actually a little bit is gracious enough to let this hit him. Okay, so we learned one very clear lesson there. To keep faster hands. So we're gonna try that again. Let's hope we can do better. This could probably just be payback for my last streak. That one went really well. Admittedly, the draft portion here didn't go very well. Could I have gone into a different color? Definitely not white. Blue was a possibility, I think. Okay, opponent mulled. We got a good keep this time. We just need to draw 2 more lands, but we're definitely keeping this one. We got some early action. Interesting enough. Play Chainer's Torment. If we have one of these, it would be really nuts. Okay, so we're waiting on a land. We have 2 more turns to draw, and our opponent, okay, slightly fast. Do we Shivan fire the Elfheim Druid? Okay, my normal habit is to just burn these on sight in case our opponent... Take note, our opponent mulliganed as well. I'm gonna just burn it on sight. Let's see if it affects our opponent's play. I can understand cases where this is a mistake. We could have easily just dropped the Keldon War call. Oh no, it was not a mistake. That was a good call. And thankfully we drew our 3rd land. So, yeah. If our opponent kept a 7-hander, I would understand not burning this. Because it would have been a really... But there's always a case where our opponent is greedy. So, okay, we got Knight of Malice. I'm gonna offer the trade. Okay, then I'm just gonna drop... I'm gonna drop Knight of Malice because that takes care of the Death Bloom Talon. Shit. We never got the... We could have also gone into white. There were probably a good number of white permanents as well. I guess I just said no to it early on the assumption that... Okay, opponent is now forced to play early stuff. Let's see, got our 4th land. So what I'm going to do is... Okay, I'm gonna drop... Wait, first, let's go into combat. Let's swing with the Death Bloom Talon. Opponent should probably incentivizes our opponent to trade. Oh, okay. So next turn, Keldon Warcaller. Keldon Warcaller. Okay, we got a bunch of 2/2s. I'm trying to remember if there's an effect that wipes the board -2/-2. Probably doesn't. Looks like our opponent is stuck. I don't think there's a naturalize. Is there a naturalize in the Dominaria? I'm gonna drain 2. We're gonna swing with the entire team. I think he sees it. Yeah, we're gonna just swing with the entire team. I'm gonna still hold this guy back. So we're gonna drain him to 10, and we're going to get a 12/12. Thankfully, our opponent's not playing blue. He could still have something like Cast Down. Very interesting. So we've managed to one-shot a saga. Well, I don't think our opponent is... Okay, our opponent is going to chump block. Yeah. Honestly, you should... I would have traded this earlier. So... Now each have saplings. I have the run amok, so... If our opponent doesn't answer... Our nightmare token. Okay, so he's got another one. Okay, not bad. Wait a sec. Create a one. Oh, he got the one. No, this one is from the hours. Let's see what our opponent gets to play. He definitely has something. Whisper Blood Liturgist is not gonna do it. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I'm gonna swing with the entire team. Yeah, we're gonna win with Run Amok. I'm going to apologize to Lamp Dweller a bit early. He's making the most logical blocks. Just going to... I'm sorry. I know I did a tirade about showing off. I'm probably just a bit tired, that's all. I really apologize to Lamp Dweller. Yeah, that was very BM of me. I apologize. I should have just cast a run amok. Okay. So we got one win in. Now let's see if we can... Well, let's see. There is some hope for this deck yet. Again, I'm starting to notice that in... At least for draft, it's basically my mulligan decisions. So I have to be very careful about those. Still, it's very possible to get screwed over. The hand I kept that time could have easily gone bad for me. Okay, so here we do have our 2 drops. One more land gets us nets us our 4 drop, and we could just keep drawing cards if we have to. This is probably very controversial, but we do need a way to draw cards and we don't have any, so we're gonna go first. So, we'll see. It'd be nice if we had answers in the hand, but we don't. So, definitely gonna play the swamp first, because that's our only black source. Let's see. Okay, he has the Confessor, so I'm going to go... Let's see. First strike hexproof from white. Okay, I'm gonna play the War Caller first, because it's currently the more disposable creature. Let's see what our opponent has. Okay, black-red, so it's the mirror match. And he's also just as aggressive, so the Howling Golem's probably a bad idea. Okay. Okay, I take it back. Howling Golem might not be such a bad idea. Let's see. 2-1 and Menace, so it's a 3-2 Menace. Let's see. Each player draws a card. So the nice thing about this is I can swing with this one. I get to do the draw first. I'm gonna go into combat first. At least get my 2 in. And I am going to play the Howling Golem. So what's gonna happen? This might prove useful if we don't draw our 4th land. We will have to attack, draw our 4th land, play Keldon Raider. This is the one archetype I didn't exactly notice. More Opponent seems to be stalled out. Okay, we are stalled out too, so we're going to swing with the team. So, okay, got our 4th land. That's the good news. Does he have removal? That's... I think I just drew him into removal, but let's see. Leave and fire, that's okay. As I said, that's the reason why I held back the Knight of Malice. Now, here's the... So, if we play Chainer's Torment now, we can recoup some of the life back and put more pressure on him. If we put the Keldon Raider, it would help us draw into... Well, Howling Golem's drawing us anyway, so... Knight of Malice, Jousting Lance... Okay, there's some greed options here too. This is... We're gonna take a while. Also, you have to remember that the 3rd mode is gonna bite us in the back if we have to deal with the Stronghold Confessor. Right now, we have no way to deal with it, so probably should just start game. No, not. I'm gonna just play the Keldon Raider, play it safe. Enters the battlefield. You may discard a card if you do draw a card. I'm going to discard the Jousting Lance. Okay, got land number 5. So next turn, we're going to play Winggrace Acolyte. So we're basically racing against a Stronghold Confessor. I'm curious what our opponent has. He's not really played a creature since. Down to, he hasn't played anything at all. So I'm going to play that. I'm going to go into combat. I'm going to only swing with the Keldon Raider this time because I'm going to play Knight of Malice. Yeah, I'm gonna play Knight of Malice. This will hold back Stronghold Confessor. And if our opponent tries a removal shenanigan, we do have run amok. Ooh, green. Okay, things have gotten more interesting, people. Is Snow Dust gonna jund us out? Sorry, that phrase was... that I don't know if that phrase has been trademarked by Loading Ready Run. Maybe not. Let's see. But it's interesting. Okay. Opponent finally has a creature. It's a Mammoth Spider. So... I am going to swing with the entire team. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Okay. He's definitely gonna block something, so that's... Okay. Let's go to blockers. He has to make decisions here. Definitely Mammoth Spider blocks Keldon Raider. I'm willing to sacrifice the Howling Golem for Stronghold Confessor. Okay. Okay, let's count the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we need to kill the Mammoth Spider. That's a given. So traded 2 for 1. And the nice thing is we do have life gain backup here, so sure, we are left with a bunch of small creatures. Our opponent probably has something big like a Primordial Worm, so we're gonna have to hold the fort for a while. Let's see if we can get Winggrace Acolyte to buy us back some life. All of a sudden, we're now the control deck. That's interesting, but I don't think that's gonna do it. Hold on. So I'm gonna swing first. Okay, we just drew another land. Our opponent probably drew into something good right now. But what we need to do is hopefully try to get enough damage so that... I think what you want to do is block with all 4 saplings if you're really gonna get rid of Knight of Malice. Yeah, you're chump blocking. Yeah, block all 3 on Howling Golem. That's another way to do it. got rid of 3 out of 4 Saprolings. We're gonna play Windgrace Acolyte. Wait, that's a cat effort. Okay, so we lost Bloodstone Goblin. That's okay. We lost Drudge Sentinel. Not so okay, but we now have a flyer. So worst case scenario, our opponent has to deal with both the Windgrace Acolyte and a 9/9. We have to be careful though. There is also always a possibility of a fight with fire. I'm so traumatized by that card ever since the first quick constructed run. Thought I had the wind and the opponent sneaks in with 10 damage to the face. I'm still traumatized by that. Opponent's trying to see if he can get rid of Chainer's Torment, or if he can take advantage of it now that he knows I'm going to lose 9 life right off the bat. No, this is a cat war. Cat riding a dinosaur, I think? Our opponent has played a total of 3 threats. Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. And so we're gonna take 7. So this is not gonna be that big. So the decision is gonna be based on our next threat. Even if I choose blockers, I'm only gonna produce a 7/7 instead. No, our better hope is to deal from the air. So no blocks. Knight of Malice doesn't quite do it. In fact, I now have to hold back Windgrace Acolyte because because I won't have enough damage. I'm going to swing with the Knight of Malice, at least get rid of the Saproling. This is probably the only bad thing about so right now, oh, he's taken it. So we're gonna definitely take 4. Let's see what our opponent has. If he has, is that not over? If he has Overcome, we're in trouble. No, he won't have Overcome. That's an Ammon. That's a card from Amonkhet. What am I thinking? No, there is the one that puts counters. That one will end the game for me. Even just casting it at 4. So I'm gonna hold this up just to try and represent. I don't have the removal. Okay, so I lost that one. So he's gonna discard a card and draw a card. Okay, so how do I win this? Our opponent's at 4. Actually, no, I already lost. That was removal already, was I think. So yeah, that was a very quick turnaround. That's probably the only bad thing about Chainer's Torment. It'd be nice if I had a way to remove it. So my general hope is at least one more win. At least it'll make me feel a little bit better about this. We'll see about that. So far, 3 games did not going so well for me. Well, I did win 1 game at least, so at least it wasn't all bad. But that even then, we took advantage of our opponent keeping a, I wouldn't call it a loose hand. He had a good idea. That was a very good hand to keep, especially after he just mulliganed. Okay, we got turn 2 Keldon Warcaller. We're not getting Goblin Chainwhirler anytime soon. Hopefully we can draw 2 more lands at least, but we can get Warcaller into first strike. Yeah. Let's see. Our opponent's playing white. And okay, so we got, okay. Let's see if we can live the dream of drawing another red source. End the turn. I am not fervent striking your trap. Okay, we're not living the dream just yet, but we are gonna play Keldon Warcaller. And if we don't get it, at least we can play Drudge Sentinel. Come on, let's see if can we live the dream. Turn 3 Chainwhirler. Okay, Sergeant at Arms. That will block stuff. Not quite yet. And I am not playing Flame of Keld. So what I am going to do first is... Okay. I can swing. Just hit with Fervent Strike. At least get the Sergeant at Arms out of the way. Is this an instant? Okay. Combat. Attack. Okay. Yeah. So let's get that out of the way, and we're ending the turn here. I'm not ditching this hand anytime soon. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit scary. I kinda wish. Okay, we do have the Jousting Lance at least. I am gonna play the Drudge Sentinel first. So we have a double striker to worry about. And we're stumbling on lands, but at least our opponent's a little bit dry on the cards now. Okay, we're in real trouble. That's a 4/4. I might have to start holding up mana. Take 8 damage or sacrifice. Sacrifice 4 call. Okay, Knight of Malice isn't gonna do it. Okay. What? I'm gonna leave it at that. So let's see what our opponent does. So we go to blocks first. So okay. Survive that one at least. Now we have to worry about flying double striker. Okay, so we're really flooding out. We're not drawing any lands anytime soon. So can't wait on that. I will play the Deathbloom Talent. That's another way to block. So thankfully our opponent is slightly flooding, but he's definitely flooded. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna block this one. Come on, give me a red source at least. Nope. Deck has forsaken me. Okay, but I'm playing the Knight of Malice now. And I am going to swing with the Drudge Sentinel now. At least I don't get to lose this one. I will take 8, 9, 10, 11. I will get rid of Gaia's Protector at least. Wait. This creature must be blocked if able. Oh, just block by 1. Probably a pump spell. Can't do anything about that. I keep misreading this as lure. Okay, but I'm gonna take this. Okay, at least he got that out of the way, so I am down to a really low health. 7. Okay. Might be a little late, but I will accept it. And now what I'm going to do is just swing with the Drudge Sentinel. Because I could have swung with the Knight of Malice too, actually. Because I know all I need to do is just block with these two. Yeah. We got our board stall. And if one more land, we can start rebuilding our life total. Get out of the danger zone. Okay. Prayer answered. Wing Grace Acolyte. Let's start rebuilding the board. So what did we lose? Okay. No attacks. So Goblin Chainwhirler saved us. And I did not need the turn 3 dream. It turned out that was perfect already. Okay. So I'm gonna lose one of these cards. Our opponent flooded severely here. That's probably the only saving grace I have. So in this case, I'm not gonna rush. Okay, so one more hit from Windgrace is gonna win us the game. Yep. We managed to come back out of that. That was nerve-wracking. I was so scared I was gonna lose that one. Turns out, yeah, there is a reason people were looking down on Gaia's Protector. It's just that honestly we lucked out on that one. Our opponent was better off just swinging. Well, he did have a good out though. He did bring us very close. Gift of Growth. I remember times when I would be just as greedy as well, so I can't blame it on him all the time. Okay, I'm gonna go first. Keep. We do have the turn 3 dream, but I'll play a mountain first. I'm gonna see what our opponent plays. If our opponent plays white or green, okay, it actually depends. Let's see how early our opponent plays stuff. Okay, you know what? We don't need the turn 3 dream. Knight of Malice. Turn 4 dream is just fine. Come on, white. Nope. Double black. Okay, so we do have a different turn 3 dream though. So we're gonna go aggressive on this one. So I think our opponent has a cast down or a fungal infection. Fungal infection. Okay, let's get that token out of the way at least. Or he's gonna take the damage. He's gonna hit back once. If he has, okay, he doesn't have white, so he's not gonna hit him Sir Sapphire. I'm gonna swing first. Let's see what happens. Does he block? No, he doesn't block, so I can pull the trigger now or find a way to kill Deathbloom Talid. No, I'm gonna just pull the trigger now. So next turn we can hit Windgrace Acolyte, buff up our life total, then we just hit the Chainer's Torment. We're more safe that way. We're safer. Not more safe. Still scary though. So let's see what our opponent does. Nothing? Okay. Pull the land first. Swing with the team. He probably has a removal spell at this point. Okay, I'm gonna play Chainer's Torment now. Force him to have an answer. Dark Bargain. Okay, he really needs the cards, but what did he ditch? He ditched another Dark Bargain. So he's now down to 6. He will die next turn unless he's forced to block. Oh, he does have white mana. So all these are white cards that are stranded. He's got Knight of Grace. So these guys will go toe-to-toe. He's got Nap Compass, so he's gonna regain some life. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a game on our hands. So he's... Oh, Triumph of Gerard. He's gonna make this a 4-3. Still gonna die to one of these two guys. And 7. So I'm gonna go into combat. I am gonna swing with both. I think he's conceding. Oh, he's hoping for that this one will last long enough. Okay. Just gonna drop this one. So basically, I'm going to try not to give him another turn, but he is gonna hold these guys back. He has to play another creature at least. He will get some lifelink on the tree. So that's a little bit more comfortable for me. Let's see, does he have the removal? He has the removal. That's good. I'd much rather he spend the removal there than here. Or here. So we still have a game on our hands. It's not over yet. It's got flying too, so he will gain 5 life back. He has to hit anyway, so I'm going to hit him on the crackback. It's really a question of what does he have afterwards. I might even have to leave something behind. Oh, the cavalry. Okay, he's got the cavalry. Got a sparring construct. So this guy's gonna get really big. Okay. So going to combat. So I'm gonna send these guys. He's gonna definitely just chump block this guy with the sparring construct. He's gonna take... Yeah, you're gonna just chump block with the sapperling. He's not gonna commit the... Okay, there you go. That's correct. The reason I held the Knight of Malice back... More of a just in case. White and black have decent amounts of spot removal. Okay, so now made... Okay, now we're gonna play Howling Golem. So we're gonna get some card drawback. So our opponent is still trying to dig for... In a way, he could have just dug for the 14... taken this out. He probably has another removal spell. That's the only thing I can think of. Meanwhile, on our end, we're basically just waiting for Run Amok. Soothsayer. Okay. So... now we have a game on our hands. He can't sack to draw a card just yet. He can't leave this... Basically, if he leaves this back, I'm only swinging with this guy. I suppose I could swing with Howling Golem just to get the card, but... he's probably at a bigger advantage than I am. Yeah, in hindsight, Howling Golem's probably a mistake. Wonder what... I probably had the Yeah, I had the Death Touch creature. I could have just kept that guy in instead. Sure, it's cost 6. It's unlikely to cast it. Turn. Actually, what we can do is... Okay, he's probably got Sarah Angel, maybe? That will be a problem. But that's the only... Oh, Sergeant at Arms, so he's buying even more time. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's not enough to kill it just yet. But it's enough to be annoying with chump blockers. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, guys. I really apologize. But we do have an annoying chump blocker of our own. So we're kind of waiting for our opponent to empty out before we start swinging with Howling Golem, even just once. Man. Our opponent is in it for the long haul. Triple white? Benelish Marshall? Show me the Marshall. Yep, he's got the Marshall. So that makes it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a mistake if he swings with one of these guys. Yeah, he's not gonna swing. He's gonna wait for me to swing first. Probably the worst thing in his mind, that's probably the worst thing I could have drawn. And yeah, let's play the last land. So we're gonna go into combat, attack, swing with this guy. So he can't mass block anymore. He's still at chump block mode. And now we're both literally just drawing off the top of the deck. So our Nightmare Horror is literally just an abyss. It's just chipping away at our opponent's life total a little at a time. So let's see what our opponent does. Nope, he's not gonna attack yet. Oh wait, he's getting antsy. No block. Use blockers. One block. We have all the time in the world. And you got Fiery Intervention to take out the... okay, do I take out the Benelish Marsh? Oh no! I take out the Knight of Grace. That's a scary one. You know what? I'm gonna wait. Because right now he can't really do anything. I'm dead to a flyer. So I'm gonna hold on to Fiery Intervention. Okay, Deathbloom Talid. Yeah, this is gonna take a long while. So he's gonna eventually draw into answers. He's gonna eventually draw into answers, so what I have to do is hold on to as many answers as I can. This is gonna be scary though. If he draws into something like Blessed Light, I am gonna be shields down at one moment. Okay. What creature could he draw back? Right now, nothing serious. Is he gonna swing again with the Knight of Grace? Yep. Antsy. Pansy. Okay, let's go into blocks. Grudge Sentinel. And first strike, guys, say hello. And let's make sure not to forget to activate this guy. Yeah, he's getting impatient, so we're gonna try to take advantage of that fact. Radiant Lightning deals 3 damage to him. It won't do anything to these guys, so I'm gonna leave that behind. It's an instant anyway, so combat, attack. In fact, it's a way to... I can annoy the combat mat just with this one, so I'm gonna hold back on that even more. So... yeah. Our opponent hasn't dropped the ball just yet. He's probably gonna return Sergeant at Arms. Yep, he's gonna bring back Sergeant at Arms. Combat. He's not gonna cast it yet, so I'm actually gonna wait for him to cast it. He's not gonna bother sending Knight of Grace in anymore. So my turn. Shivan Fire. So I can Shivan Fire the Benelish Marshal. Then cast Radiating Lightning. So basically right now what I'm doing is I'm still whittling down his board. And he's pretty much learned not to attack at this point anymore. Okay. So what I'm going to do... So depending on what he casts, if he just goes for this, I shoot down the Benelish Marshal. So, arms kicked. So we got rid of that. Then we're now going to cast Radiating Lightning. So that's 2 less chump blockers to worry about. And actually because of that, I can swing with Whirler and Malice now. So I'm going to wait. Let's do the combat mat. He's gonna block this. He's gonna block these. He could draw a card into that. Yeah, forced a concession there. Yeah, we clumped it up until the time we needed it the most. So that is one way to play the long game. So still nervously hovering over 2 losses, but we at least got 3 wins, so it's more respectable now. Let's see, do we have time for one more? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just do one more until we lose. We're already well over time anyway. We're at 1.3 gigs. That's more than an hour already. But I'm proud. At least I'd be finished with this draft. Then again, I might end up just winning and winning and winning, so that might be a problem. I could have stopped earlier, but this was quite fun actually. It's admittedly very long. Our opponent admittedly made a few... No, he just got impatient. That's the only thing I can really say about it. Speaking of which, okay, Keldon Warcaller. Yeah, we're gonna keep this one. We got an action hand. Let's see what our opponent plays. Come on, turn 1 Llanowar. Oh, no, not turn 1 Llanowar. But we're gonna hold up the Shivan Fire anyway. So turn 2. Well, I guess I'm not Shivan firing that one. Okay. Definitely turn 2 Warcaller. We could go turn 3 Skin Witch Fervent Strike. Oh, 3 color. 2 Chronicler. Okay, our opponent's playing a long game here. So we might be in a bit of trouble. Okay, he didn't fall for it. Okay, by doing that, I am telegraphing I have something. Okay, sure. Probably not worth hitting with a Shivan Fire. One could be just blue-red wizards and he's just playing the Hinterland Harbor for something. Okay, got our 4th land. Not exactly the one we wanted, but still a land. Let's go into combat. Attack. Let's see what our opponent does this time. He's gonna go for the double. Okay. Let's do it to the one I really want to see. Okay, it's stuck. Yeah, end the turn. So we got one creature out of the way. Now we could just use one more land. Guess I'll take another. Opponent is piling up stuff. Let's swing again. Yeah, no need to kill it. So we're going to, yeah, since we can play these guys, I can just leave this Caligo Skin Witch back. Okay, our opponent legitimately has a 2 green mana play. It's really a question, what does he have? Okay, we got our red mana. Okay, let's swing first. So, opponent has to do something. So, right now he's just taking damage. Okay, so play Keldon Raider, discard Caligo Skin Witch. No, let's play Windgrace Acolyte. Let's give him something to think about. So we lost the Jousting Lance, we lost the Run Amok, we lost Chainer's Torment. Well, there goes the reason for playing the Warcaller. Actually, we still have Flame of Keld. He's gonna take it in Bolas's clutches. I'm actually gonna just strip his hand for now. So that gets rid of good stuff. And in fact, I can still swing. So basically I'm holding on to the Shivan Fire just to take out Windgrace Acolyte. Actually, we have a trick here. We have a way to take out this Vodalian Arcanist. Okay, so I'm gonna Shivan Fire my own guy first. Oh, that's one way to get you out of Bolas's clutches. Combat, attack, swing with the entire team. Let's see how he blocks. He's probably gonna just block Caligo Skin Witch. And we're gonna hit him with Radiating Lightning. So that should actually wipe out his entire board too. Yep, that. I don't think we're gonna lose anytime soon. So this is gonna be an extra long episode, guys. I wonder how big is a 2 gig episode? We're currently at 1.5 now. How long have I been playing? Well, I probably should stop complaining, because at this rate, I'm really gonna end up losing. Well, it's not yet midnight at my time in the world yet. So this is... But otherwise, we're hitting some good strides here. I'm thinking about our opponent's earlier deck. He was able to play everything, and he had... No. No, I was thinking of another one. Okay, so Keldon Warcaller. That's about it. We can draw this one a lot later. We kind of just want at least one more land. We'll keep this one. Opponent mulligans. I wonder if this is this guy one of the players from the Philippines, I think. Okay, we drew. Hey, maybe we could just draw Goblin Chainwhirler. Well, not. So drawing a black source will be okay. If not, we have ways to draw into it soon, but it'll help our opponent too. Opponent's mono black right now. Caligo Skin Witch. So yeah, it's just gonna bounce off each other. So I'm gonna give him something to think about. It might even bait a fungal infection. Okay, did not. So the next time I do this, he might not suspect radiating lightning. Fingers crossed. A black source really would be nice at this point. Okay. Yeah, we don't have much kicker here, so yeah, I'm just going to attack. Hopefully this doesn't draw our opponent into what he needs, but we kind of need it too. Yay! Let's see what he blocks. Okay, he's blocking that one. Gonna hit him with radiating lightning. Let's see if this gets... Yes, it got through. But we're not out of the woods just yet. We just cleared one blocker, that's all. Okay, we kind of helped him, I think. Man, Jund again? I guess he's in a bit of a rush if he can't wait for 6 mana. Man. Just gonna cast this one already. I'm going to combat. Swing with these guys. Maybe I should not have played the land first. Oh, it didn't matter. He probably has a pump spell. Nope, not yet. Okay, I'm still not playing Flame of Keld yet. Okay, now that's gonna put a stop on our tracks. Finally, black mana source. So, what do? We can only cast one of these. Windgrace Acolyte. And we ditch Mountain Swamp and Jousting Lance. Oh, that's perfectly fine. So we're gonna be chump blocking with the Feral Abomination. So Howling Golem's the first one to go. Powerstone's Shard. Let's see. Does he have anything that can use the mana? Is there... Oh, come on! I guess we are really unchump blocking right now. Oh, he's not gonna go for it. Okay. Kinda wish I still had the Jousting Lance if I knew I was gonna draw into this. So what I could do is... Chainer's Torment. Keldon. If I swing with Keldon Warcaller, you know what? Okay, if I swing with Keldon Warcaller, it's gonna die. He's definitely gonna block with the 5/5. There is no reason he blocks. He just blocks it with the Caligo Skin Witch. I could swing with both of these guys, get the Caligo Skin Witch to. Okay, let's go greedy. So we're on greed is good mode. In fact, okay, does he block? Yes, he blocks. So we lose the Keldon Warcaller. That's okay. We drop the Goblin Chainwhirler. We kill it. Caligo Skin Witch. So our opponent's now down to 6. He's now gonna have to hold this. He's gonna have to start dropping chump blockers or holding back the Feral Abomination, just to deal with. Okay, we have something else to deal with also. So 14-14. Time is a bit short though. Okay, let's think this through. Can't swing with this guy just yet. I can drop Judge Sentinel just to be annoying. I can drop Guardians of Koilos, but that does nothing. Just bounces a Howling Golem back. I'm gonna just drop the Judge Sentinel now. I'm not gonna play Flame of Keld. In fact, that's the first thing I'm gonna discard to Urgoros. So let's end the turn there. Opponent's, well, I wouldn't say he's flooding. We're more or less about the same amount of mana. I think he's trying to think of what he's gonna rebuy back. Okay. Sure. In fact, he can ditch most of my hand at this point. He's going for that. We'll let that resolve. So I lose my entire hand. I'm gonna go into top deck mode. That's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna discard these two. Combat. Urgoros is gonna start netting him cards. Oh, he's not. Okay, my turn. Okay, we got another Drudge Sentinel. We got Guardians of Koilos. Hold on. If I swung with the team, 14-14 gets blocked, probably by the 5/5. 3/3 gets blocked. I only get in for 4 damage. He's gonna drop another chump blocker. Alternately, what he could do is, so I need to be able to swing for lethal. This is not gonna do it just yet. I'm gonna drop Guardians of Koilos, give him something to think about. No, I'm gonna drop the Drudge Sentinel. That'll leave a blocker behind. And yeah, just end the turn. He's gonna drop another one. But that's the thing. If he swings, I have enough for lethal. If he doesn't swing, oh gosh, no. So what do we sacrifice here? Let that resolve. We say goodbye to Bloodstone Goblin. But he doesn't have enough mana to drop. Oh, he can just drop the Skin Witch for normal. Let's see if he gets antsy and tries to attack. Come on. No, he's not attacking. In fact, he's not doing anything. Okay. So next turn we're gonna discard a card. Yeah, we might as well play the whole thing anyway. So may return target to storage permanent. It's a May, and I'm going to decline. Play the land. So we bought ourselves a little time. Okay, if I go into combat now, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna just go into combat with just a bomb. I'm gonna go into combat with just the demon. His correct play is to... I was gonna say his correct play is to block with the Feral Abomination, just get it out of the way, simplify the math. As it is, I think he's hoping that he has a way to pump some of his stuff. That's probably the only thing I can think of. Dark Bargain. Okay, he's drawing into cards. It does make it easier for me to kill him, depending on what he draws. So, he's gonna get 3 blockers. I will definitely be able to swing for 4. Okay, sure. I'll discard a card. There, card discarded. He's got to have something at this point. A removal spell of some sort. Yeah, the Dark Bargain is pretty much the one reason why he offered the chunk block. Okay, Untamed Kavu. Here's the thing we need to do. He's gonna buy a creature back. It's gonna be one of ours. Actually, no, it could even be one of his if we don't make the trade properly. So what we need to do is... The only thing I can think of is draw a damage spell. But I've used up Radiating Lightning. I've used up Shivan... No, I haven't used up Shivan Fire yet. He's not quite tapped out yet. He could still have something in hand. If he's looking for a... Okay, we'll see. He did not attack, so he probably has everything at this point. Okay, let's see. It's all or nothing now, because what is he gonna buy back? He can buy back Skin Witch. He'll most likely buy back Winggrace Acolyte. That will get him out of range and put me in the Death Spiral. So let's see. This one gets blocked, this one gets blocked, this one gets blocked, this one gets blocked. If he doesn't have a removal spell... Okay, I'm gonna play this land just in case. If he doesn't have a removal spell, I win. So I'm gonna go for it. Besides, I'm quite tired at this point already. I'm okay if I lose. Let's see what I draw. It's a land. It's not gonna win it for us. Let's see how he does it. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I get in for 4. He needs to prevent damage of some sort here. Wait, first strike damage. Nope, that's just a Chainwhirler. Wait, he's looking at his hand. I'm really scared right now. Okay. If he doesn't do... He has to respond or else I win. He's looking at all my cards. He's got the response. He has Vicious Offering. And the one response that I can't answer, so I will put him down to 2. Yep. My hand is kind of tied at this point. So... So, yep, that's game. Yeah, I was already... Yeah, sagas do put a little pressure on you. So, yeah, and this was the inevitable outcome. Though, to be fair, he's won already at this point. Yeah, if this had been... No, I already played Radiating Lightning. If this had been a burn spell... I would have been able to take out one more blocker. That would have been the end of that. But nope. He's got to come... Yeah. He's got it. You should swing with the entire team now. I have no way of block. You won already. Okay, let's see. Let's see why our opponent is letting us live, though. Okay, good. I discarded the swamp. Let's see. Shivan Fire will take out Uragors. It won't take out the Windgrace Acolyte. Let's see how would this happen. Okay, we'll just hold back since he didn't go for the win. We'll see. I could have conceded this point, but think of this as a training lesson. If you want to win games, you're gonna have to work for it. Okay. Yeah, that's actually, that will do it. One turn delayed, but that will do it. That will do me in. Not. Let's you do. Let's make you work for it. Miss. Not quite punishment. Let's see. And he gets to return Croson Druid or Caligo Skin Witch. He's gonna cast with the kicker, so I will Shivan Fire in response. Why is my timeout being used on his triggers? Okay, he finally figured it out. So I did remember to save the game, right? That's well, yeah. It's possible that it's well. If this is also a fellow Filipino player. Yeah, it's also just as late too. It's easy to miss those things. Well, good for him. It didn't cost him the game. Bad for me. It cost me the game, but it's okay. So not bad. Four wins. So I guess we did have a decent run here with this time. So that's it for this episode, the Magic Arena Run. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know how things are up in your game. And I'm still deciding if I want to continue the rest of the decks or if I want to just do a revenge match with the Golgari Exploration deck. And maybe just wait for Core 19. I'm still thinking about it. Anyway, plenty of time in between. I wouldn't say plenty of time in between them, but there's still time. So that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys again next time.